everybody, it's me, the Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl. It's Sunday, and we are at day 4 of Vogue Knitting Live. Thank you, everyone, for being here with us today and yesterday and the day before. And if you're new, we appreciate you coming for the first time to see us today. Hope everybody's having a safe and cozy Sunday as we roll closer and closer to Christmas during this crazy time in our lives. But we are here at the Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl, just having a happy time every time we get together. And we so appreciate each and every one of you. So remember to let us know if you're here, say hi, give us a heads up. And I'm sure so many people have shared between yesterday and today because I've written so many names and put them into our sharing bucket. If you are here from Vogue Knitting Live, first, thank you so much for joining us. And remember that the discount code for free shipping on orders over $50 in the US is VK Live, as in Vogue Knitting Live, no spaces, VK Live. If you're coming to us from outside the US, when you place your order that's over $50, we will reimburse you $10 of your shipping costs to thank you for being a Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl fan. So, Paul, who's with us today?
All right. Antoinette Kellum says, Happy Sunday. And our friend Darren Showers from the Cape. Hello and shared.
Hi, Darren. Oh, I have my paper out. I don't have my pen. And I need my phone because there's something on my phone later that I want to make sure I don't forget. How you doing there this afternoon, Darren?
Helen Solenberger, happy Sunday to all gritty groupies. Hope all staying well, healthy, I should say. Gina Bates, on time today. Whoa, happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, Gina.
Be shared to again, LOL. And Lisa Valaquette, I made on time today.
Hi, Lisa.
Anna Maria Milani. Hi, Paul and Paulette. You know I shared.
I'm writing your name here.
Kelly Epsom Richards. Good afternoon, everyone.
Hey, Anna Maria. I just, you know how Paul was really excited that you were knitting all those hats? Well, I'm really excited that you're baking all those cookies because I saw you post those on Facebook yesterday. Your niece is getting to be quite the baker, and not to mention the decorator. My goodness, she's done so great. Pretty soon you're going to be teaching her how to knit, and she'll be knitting up some hats with you.
Gina Bates, I'm pretty proud of myself, as we are too, Gina.
Yes, Gina, we're proud of you too. It's great to have you here. So I hope you're all ready for another day of some fun things here at Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl. You know, there's so many things that we can bring to you. And then, you know, we put together a show that we hope is what you're looking for. And if there's something that you would like to see or hear about on our show today, since it's our last day for Vogue Knitting Live, please be sure to let me know so we can, if it's in the archive of samples here, if it's something that I neglected to pull out during this time, don't hesitate to ask. As a matter of fact, there's something that came up when we were having our pop-up. Anna Maria, you had asked about the toboggan yarn and asked if there was enough yarn to make the poncho. And I think, you know, after a couple of days of reviewing in my mind all the different things that we talked about, I think you were talking about the poncho that I had made from it. And the answer is yes, there is enough of that yarn for that poncho that I made, which is called a Zell.
Breaking news. Jennifer Francis, so excited. My first Nitty Gritty box arrived. Exclamation point. And Kathleen Bray. Hello from Kathleen Bray in California. You are my bright spot of this dreary day.
Well, I'm glad. I'm sorry it's a dreary day for you, and I'm glad we can brighten it up. That's what we're here for.
Helen Solenberger, Paul and Paulette, brighten all our days. Oh, thank you, Helen.
Well, you're only getting fast on the trigger there with your typing fingers.
And Carolyn Wood, good day. Finished my Christmas cookies.
Oh.
Our address for that shipping of the cookies is right on nittygrittyyarngirl.com. Just saying. Yay, now I can get back to my knitting.
Well, you know what? Speaking of getting back to your knitting, I am very anxious to get back to my knitting. I'm almost done with my Deja Vu cape. That is our knit along this month. And we've had such a fun time with the 20 people who have been participating. This was our very first knit along, and I really wasn't sure how much participation we would get, but it was just so nice, and it has been nice, and I love seeing all the knitters each week and watching your progress and getting to know everyone. So as we go on, we're going to be introducing more and more knit alongs. If there's something that you would like to have in as a knit along project, put that in either your comments today or send me a message, because I gather them all together and then I come up with what I think will work for as many people as we can put together in a group. And sometimes maybe there'll be 2 projects instead of just 1, but the goal is to get us knitting together. We come together here on the show. Our audience is growing. I love that it's growing. And I love interacting with all of you. And then when we have a knit along and we're together on a Zoom call with 10 people, it's just so powerful. And we really get to be more friends than we already are. So let us know what you'd like to see in a knit along as we go on. Let's see, what else did I want to tell our folks from Vogue Knitting Live? Oh, if you're here on Vogue Knitting Live, we're here for 4 days today, but the fun doesn't stop after that, because we have a show right here on Facebook every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern called Twisted Stitches, where we bring you a variety of projects, techniques, tips, fashions, and trunk shows. And we'd love to have you join us. So be sure to like our page and follow us so that you get notifications every time we go live, which we do a lot. And but it's not always a half hour or an hour that we go live. Sometimes we just go live to open a new box of goodies, or to let you know what's happening, or to draw a name from the sharing bucket. So yes, and lots of names have been added since yesterday, and we continue to add. So the more you share, I've been thinking, because I see your shares go up here and there. And so sometimes people don't share because they don't know where to share. It's not just how. So we tell you how to share, but where to share. Share to your own Facebook page. When you share us on your page, other people who are knitters will see it and they'll know who we are. If you're able to share in your knitting groups and in other groups and organizations that you belong to, share Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl there. Share on your story. You can share our page on your story. There's so many ways to spread the word about Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl, because we love all of you. And we love that you that you make us even bigger and better. And the bigger our community gets, the more fun we'll have here every time we get together. So thank you all so much for doing that, and continue to share, because yesterday, well, you notice that the Nitty Gritty Yarn Boy has not lost his job. He's still standing here, even though he pulled 3 names out of the sharing bucket at one time. All those yarns will go out. Everything that we pulled from Friday till today will go out. Oh, and speaking of till today, the VK Live discount is good through midnight tonight. So if you saw some things over the weekend that you were thinking about, you still have time to purchase them and use that VK Live discount. And you don't have to be here from Vogue Knitting. If you have an order and you're already a fan of Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl, you put that VK Live discount in your order over $50, and you get your shipping free as well. So thank you there.
Leslie Welsh Flaherty. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Leslie. And I'll bet you've shared today, too, because I saw your name. I see lots of names every day come up, and I love that you share us. So what are we going to show you today? Was there something else you needed to tell me? Okay, good. So what are we going to show you today?
Well, actually, that sharing thing reminded me of a song from back in the day.
Oh, no, you're not going to sing. You only wait.
50 ways to share the Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl love. That's really all I got.
Thank God. If you had more than that, you'd be in big trouble.
Leslie Welsh Flaherty. Yes, I shared. We know, because your name went into the sharing bucket.
So I thought I'd show you a couple of things today by Louisa Harding, and I've got some other. Well, you know, I'm wearing my I just love this cute little Isadora Cowl. This is one of the items by Juniper Moon Farm that is knitted with moonshine, and I just love moonshine because I love that it's glistening, and that's the one that we use for these little hats that I showed you the other day, the Santa hats. And I love that it's nice and soft. So this is the Isadora Cowl. But we do have some things from Louisa Harding that I wanted to show you today. What do I have to write down?
All righty. So we saw Leslie Walsh Flaherty. She's confirmed. Marianne Murray Summers shared to my Facebook page.
Thank you, Marianne. Is it M-A-R-Y?
M-A-R-I-A-N-N-E. And then Murray, like the dance studio. And then Summers, like what we're looking forward to, and plural. Andrea Whitmore shared.
Okay.
Carolyn Wood, Paul, that was a great song.
No.
Carolyn, don't encourage the camera guy. We'll never shut him up. And Antoinette Kellum shared. Keep writing, Nitty Gritty.
Thank you. I don't have any time for the show. We're too busy sharing. Antoinette.
Jennifer Francis, might you show the Santa hat?
I might. Hold on one second. I'll be happy to show it, Jennifer. Okay. Santa hat. I love these little things. These are on our website under Santa hats. They are what I did was I knitted one in white. I did one skein of red and one skein of white. So if you get the kit comes with 2 skeins because I didn't want to just like put the border on something and then say you needed 2 skeins. So by doing it this way, you're able to get 2 hats. And so this is the Santa hat. And you want me to wear it?
Andrea Whitmore, is the Santa hat adult sized?
Yeah. Wait a minute. I'll show you because I think Santa hats are fun.
And we need to add Tammy Feld to the shared bucket. Oh, I like when it hangs forward.
You like when it hangs forward?
I do.
So this is a fun hat. Now I have a little head. This is a little loose on my head. So you can always adjust a hat like this. I mean, it's a simple stockinette stitch worked in the round. So you're just doing knit, 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 except for your border. So what I would do if you wanted to make it smaller, I would just decrease it by 4 stitches because you've got knit 2, purl 2, and you want to make sure that, you know, for your ribbing around the bottom there, you want to make sure that you have it the right number, the right multiple to get your ribbing correct. So, you know, you can make it smaller by taking off 4 or by adding 4. And then when you do your decreases, you just start them at the same time and just keep decreasing. So you're really just making the base, the brim, smaller or larger. The rest of the hat is really going to be the same size. As far as doing children's hat, I did do one recently for my cousin, my cousin's daughter, who asked me to make a hat for her little guy. So let me show you that one. Let me search here.
They can also quick shrink it by throwing it in the dryer on high.
Yeah, that works. That works really well. So
don't forget to write down Tammy Feld when you get a chance. And Tammy Francis says, LOL, cute. Andrea Whitmore, love it. And Carolyn Wood shared to my knitting group. We love it and love you, Carolyn.
F-E-L-D?
Yep. Tammy Feld at Tammie-Feld.
Okay.
And Carolyn Wood shared to my knitting group.
Thank you, Carolyn. And thank you, Tammy. So I don't think you're going to be able to see this. I know I took
You're going to run out of paper there.
I am. I am going to run out of paper. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, so here's a cute picture of the hat that I made for him. Come here, you.
Aww.
So that was the one. She said she wanted one with squiggles going up it. Don't you love when a non-knitter asks you to make something? I like the one that the little squiggles going up it. And I made this for a 1-year child size. And actually, this would work really pretty, made with with moonshine. It's a great hat for, the cables will look beautiful in moonshine. And if you wanted that, it would take one skein, and I'd be more than happy to send you the pattern for it if it's something, or direct you to the pattern for it, because it's not my pattern. But that one is in a child size. Who, Paul?
Rosemary Wiegand Lewis, shared to my friends, and Jennifer Francis says adorable.
Wiegand W.
No, was Jennifer talking about the camera guy or the kid in the picture?
Lewis, Louis?
Lewis. Anna Maria, love moonshine.
Yeah, it's great. As a matter of fact, there's another thing that we have on our website that uses moonshine, which is the Dottie Cowl. This is a combination of moonshine and Louisa Harding Amatola Grande. This is a really Amatola Grande is a really pretty yarn. I just love it. I love the way it works with this. It's not really, it's more self-striping than it is gradient. So you can see how the colors run throughout. We have multiple color combinations on our website. And we also put the Dottie Cowl on the website in 2 different sizes. So this is the original size, and it's worked in a tube. So it's nice and warm. You've got that, the double layer thickness in here. And it's really a nice warm piece. As a matter of fact, I had this on before I started the show, and I said, I can't wear it. It's too warm to wear indoors. Really a nice piece. And I love the way it falls in this size, especially. And then the longer length is, gives you the ability to wrap it around and give you that extra bulk. And of course, having a little tiny neck, when all that extra bulk doesn't really work well for me. It looks like I'm standing and somebody's squishing me like a marshmallow. So, something like this is a perfect size for me. Well, it's good to be honest about yourself. Some things just don't work on certain people. And, when you start wrapping things around a lot, it's like, whoa, all that work going on around my face is just, I kind of drown in my own things. So that's the Dottie Cowl. And as I mentioned, that is moonshine and Amatola Grande. And we have some really pretty colors in the Amatola Grande that work gorgeous. And you don't have to use just the white background. Having a background like this there's a blues and greens in there that work really nicely with it. So get a little experimental, get a little brave there. Don't be afraid to experiment with color and come up with something different that you think would work, especially for you. Moving forward with somebody asked me to show that hat. Was there anything else they were asking me to show? No, I think that was it. Okay. Couple of things by Louisa Harding, knitting with, I'm thinking quick, bulky projects right now to get us through that knit. We want to do some mindless knitting as we come toward the holidays. And this is the Prairie Shawl. I think you may have seen this before on the show. This is really very pretty. It's a pocket scarf, and it's really simple. I mean, there's nothing really crazy about this. This is just a big old scarf with the sides turned up and sewn in there. And this is on our website. This is the Prairie. Is this the Prairie Shawl? I think the Prairie scarf. I can't find the silly tag on it. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Prairie Creek pocket scarf. The Prairie Creek pocket scarf. And that's on our website. And we have, let me show them the colors, honey, that we have in this. So we've got this one down here. And then we go up here. So these colors really work up very, very pretty. And I have a couple of different samples that demonstrate how nicely the colors work. We got this one in today. This week. I really like this. This is a fabulous cowl. And this is called the Carlsbad Cowl. Don't you love the way that just kind of folds at the neck? It's just seamed here. And the way it's set up it looks to me, and I haven't had a chance. So we've got 2 rectangle. Well, you got a little design. No, probably have 2 rectangles that are sewn together in different at an angle. So you can see how that's put together, and then it just sets really nicely when you wear it. I just love the way it falls. It just, to me, that just says warmth. Take that out on a wintry day when you're going out for a walk or ice skating. Really pretty. Very, very nice. Well, I haven't been ice skating in a long time. Do you ice skate? I don't even know.
Not well.
Well,
but I do love a nice cup of hot cocoa watching others ice skate.
Oh, okay. That's how it works for you. I think we need to move him. What do you think, Ben? You saying hi to the fans?
Say hi to your fans, Ben.
Are you saying hi to your fans? And why are you laying in that? Because I was wearing it, right? Okay, you can't lay on that one. You can lay on this one's Mama's. Okay, you lay on Mama's. There you go. He's not allowed to lay on anything else. He doesn't usually. There you go.
There you go, Benny boy.
Cowl. And that is knitted in Louisa Harding Enorme. Hey, thanks. It's all about the dog. Pretty colors. Really nice piece. And that's on our website. And oh, by the way, for our Vogue Live folks who have never been with us before, our website is www.KnittyGrittyYarnGirl.com, and our contact number, which we make very open for anyone who needs us, is 203-856-6755. You're telling me I should smile, and the camera is right in my nose, so please don't ask me to smile when the camera's in my nose. Okay, back away.
Anna Maria Milani, Ben, you are so cute.
Yeah, he's cute. He's cute until he wants something, and he's not so cute. Another enorme project that's on the website is this quick, looking for something quick to do before the holidays, the Shenandoah Shawl. It's a little triangular, wrong side, little triangular shawl. Has a shawl collar on it. You can actually put a little button. It's cute. You can actually
cute as a button.
Cute as a button when you put a button. Reminds me of, there's a great pattern that I made knitted years ago called a library shawl. And very similar to this. It has the shawl collar and just lays very, it's very gentle laying on you. This one is made with super bulky yarn. You can see how the increases are down that center seam.
Super bulky, like the camera guy.
Yeah, it's getting very old. People have seen you drive the bus in the summer. They know you're super bulky. We don't need to remind them. And how many of you have knitted the Cozy Cable pocket shawl? This was a fun little project. This was one of those things that I sat down and I didn't stop until I was done knitting because I wanted to get it done for a show. I just love Fulu is the yarn that this is knitted with. And I loved knitting with it. I love the shawl, and I'm so glad I made it. We had so much discussion around pocket shawls, and who thought they were in vogue, who thought they were for old ladies, and we had so many different opinions on it, and I loved it. And I'm so glad that I created it. Of course, I got mine done really quickly, and the one that I'm knitting for my daughter, actually, I'm using Amatola Grande for hers, and it's just like there's so many things to get done. Thank goodness I don't give my kids Christmas gifts anymore. They're all grown up and they don't get them anymore.
Gina Bates, I'm going to start it after the batade.
Right now, Gina, you're using a different yarn. You're using a cotton, I believe, using Coastline by Jody Long. And that will be fun too to see. I can't wait to see how that one comes up. So good for you.
And Jennifer Francis says, love it.
Good. I love it too. So, Paul.
Yes?
I'm going to ask you to walk this way. Come this way, please. Because this is another Louisa Harding garment that is knitted using
Anna Munford. Hi, everyone.
Grande.
Hi, everyone. And hashtag Gritty Groupies. Better late than ever.
Hi there. Good to have you. So this is another shawl using Amatola Grande. This was new. I had never seen this. It's called the Cowl shawl. And because Grande is a bulky weight yarn, and it's got such a nice drape to it with the fiber content that it falls so nicely. And I like the way they put the cables in here. And it looks really pretty because you get that little ruffle effect at the bottom because your cables start from the very bottom. It's not like you have a big ribbing. You've got just a little couple of rows of ribbing there, and then your cables start right in from the very beginning. Really very pretty. And I would, I'm going to walk over to the different colors of Amatola Grande, and let's talk about some of those and how maybe I should take her with me. I'm going to take her with me because I really like this. And where shall I put her? Well, that was easy. It's easy to take her with me. It's not easy to put her somewhere. Okay, Ben, I'm going to put her in front of you, buddy, because I want to show some of the pretty colors. You can wait there. I'll bring them around. Is that the same one? Is that Hummingbird too? No, this is Bonsai. Okay, so let me show you some of these pretty colors in here. I'm not even sure which color this one is. Let me see if it has it on here. This is 547. I don't know what color that is. I don't think I have 447 inside. But look how pretty this is called Bonsai. It's got blues and greens in it. Really pretty. And then one of my favorites is Obsidian with the grays and blacks. Very nice, basic. So, I think about these. I wear stuff like this all the time with anything. And this is TikTok. And is this one Hummingbird? This might be Hummingbird. I love when they just put a number on one and they don't give it a name. But anyway, that's got some purples going through it as well. So, and there are others in there. I just thought I'd pull a few of them out so that you can see what they're all about. And so Amatola Grande, great yarn to work with. Lots of different projects that you can do with it. One of my favorites from Louisa Harding. I'm going to put this back. So, we started this season talking about how we were going to see a lot of halo and glitz, glittery fibers. And I'll tell you, they have not changed from that. There's so much that's coming in and will continue to be in fashion for the winter in these, things that have that little bit of halo in them, that softness, a little Angora, and
light
then
and fluffy.
Light and fluffy, as they said out when we were in England. And I'm getting warm. Speaking of light and fluffy, I am getting warm wearing this. We now have heat downstairs in our studio. We had a little fireplace that we had purchased for down here, and when we put it together, it's one
that
of
would
those,
be the me-we.
That would be the him-we. When we put it together and tried it out, it was working fine. Back in August, we turned it on. It's like, oh, look at that. Heat's coming out. Let's not keep the heat down here. And we turned it off. And then when we went to turn it on the first cold day, guess what? No heat. So we have been waiting since September for the new heating unit, and it's finally arrived. And so now it gets really toasty down here. I'd rather have it toasty than not. Are you too warm? I can turn it off. Okay, that's good. Stay awake. We have lots to do. Okay, so where are we with all these wonderful things that I wanted to show everyone today? Let's not forget about the new yarns that we just got in the other day.
Oh, you were going to finish up on that.
Well, look at me.
We only got started.
Look at me finishing up. So you know what? Let's show them some of these great colors.
We're going in.
We're going in, and I'm going to show you as we go along. So, and maybe we can have an idea. These are all the different colors in the Rainbow Beach. So I'm thinking, if we pull out a color, and we look around, what are maybe the fans can help us. Like, would you put those two together? The green and green? Or would you do the aqua with the green? See, I like to mix things together, and I'm going to come up with some new ideas for how we can put these yarns together. So look at this.
Lisa Valaquette, do you have any purple?
Do I have purple in Rainbow Beach? I do believe I have purple in Rainbow Beach. We've got this is a really pretty. Look at that purple. We've got purple right there. So, you know, this is our wall of fingering weights and light sport weights. So you can, you know, look through here. We've got lots of purples here. But as we look at these, you know, I look at this and I say, okay, what would I put this with? And there's just so much in here. Look at this gorgeous. Look at this.
Hold on a second. We've got a question.
Yep.
Dean Blue says, who is the maker of that yarn? What is the yarn weight?
Okay, so this is Queensland. Queensland Collection is the maker of this yarn. It's called Rainbow Beach. It's an Australian superwash wool. And it is, it's a 2, the weight is a 2 weight. So that's a sport weight. It's used in a lot of fingering weight projects as well. So unless you're knitting a sweater or garment with it, you know, you can knit it up as a fingering weight. There's a great shawl that's out right now that I'm putting some kits together for. The name of it is escaping me. And I wanted to use the Queensland United Rainbow Beach in the solid and combine it with the speckled patterns that they have. So you can see how the colors are. It's more a variegated all over pattern in these yarns, and these work really well for your shift shawl, your shift cowl, like the night shift, that sort of idea. So you'll see some of that. You can do a scarf. So much to do. Yes, question?
Betty Ridgway Dodd says purple, and Lisa Valaquette, yes, I love it.
Yes. Yeah, so these are great. And you know, you can put purple with green. It looks beautiful. These two look beautiful together. So it depends on what kind of project you'd like to put together. And when I saw this, I thought, wow, you know, that works great with this. And then we've got some your basics, you know, your neutrals. I always call them basics, neutrals. And so your neutral here.
Very earthy.
Yep. Yep. Very earthy. Oh, and here's another purple. Is that the purple I had? No.
Jennifer Francis, is that the shift?
That is night shift. That is night shift. I don't have the shift made up, but this Rainbow Beach is a very popular yarn for the shift. I just don't have enough hours to knit all the samples for all the different things. So this is another purple that we have here.
Antoinette Kellum, is there a black?
Is there a black? There is a black. As a matter of fact. Hold on one moment. I'm almost positive I got the black in there. The blue. Look at that blue. Ooh. Whoa. Wow, when the cameraman goes, ooh. Wait. Did I not get the black? You know why I didn't? Because I have this in black.
Jennifer Francis says, got it. And I like the color combo.
Yeah, the color combinations are really pretty. So, you know, you could easily put this Ravenswood, the black raven with the Rainbow Beach. That would work just fine. Well, for some reason, I'm thinking I got black, but I'm going to have to look again. I'll check my packing slip. We were opening these as we saw them last night when they came in. So those are, you know, just some of the different things here. We've got lots of art yarns. Merino Cloud is up here. You've all seen the different things that we've knitted up with Merino Cloud. Oh, and the Harrio Fine by Juniper Moon Farm. This is just one of the most luxurious fibers to work with. We're using this on the Deja Vu the Deja Vu cape, and it is just draping so beautifully. But you can simply mix two different yarns together. Now, when I say simply, I mean depending on their fiber content, texture, etc. I wouldn't match a very drapey yarn with a superwash wool. They're just gonna fall. They're gonna fight each other, at least in my estimation. But you can easily put something like these together. You can put the beads from here in with a project from using Harrio Fine. So this is why we tell people, if you're new to Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl, if you've never been to our studio, if you've never been on the bus before we had to put the bus into its quiet place for a while, give us a call. We'll walk you through the studio. We'd love to give people tours of the studio. And remember, all you need to do is call us at 203. Why do you put the phone in my face when I start to say our phone number? 203-856-6755. And we'll take you through that walk. And we'll also put together a little tasting kit for you if you want to try a couple of different yarns.
Lisa Valaquette, where do you see the kits that you have? And woot, 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 superstar sighting, Jody Long. Hey, guys, managed to tune in again. Laughing emoji or smiling emoji.
Jody, it's great to have you back. Look at that.
We love Jody Long.
So where do we find the kits? Go to KnittyGrittyYarnGirl.com. And you can just, in our search bar, you can type in the word kit and all the kits will come up because they're all listed in there. We also have yarn by the skein that you can, so if you wanted to get order Andiamo by the skein, you can order that. You don't have to get a kit. So it depends on what you're looking for.
Betty Ridgway Dodd, do you have a discount offer today related to the Vogue event?
I do, and thanks for asking. We mentioned that at the beginning of the show, but we know people come in all the time, so thank you so much for reminding us. The discount code is VK Live, like Vogue Knitting Live, VK Live, all one word, and it's for free shipping on orders over $50 in the U.S., and $10 off your shipping if you are outside the US. So we will refund $10 of your shipping costs if you place an order over $50. Oh, I think I may have packed one for Canada, for outside the US, wherever it is, because we are very happy to say that we ship worldwide, and the world is getting smaller and smaller the further and further we ship. As a matter of fact, Jody is coming with us on our show. He's in Turkey. So, you never know where people are going to be logging in from. So thank you, Jody, for joining us again today. I really do love that when you pop in on us by surprise like that.
Judy Rondo Snitkin. Hi, Paul and Paulette.
Hi,
Betty
Judy.
Ridgway Dodd. Great. Thanks.
Yeah. We've got lots of kits on our website, from everything from what I've shown you so far today to so many things that I haven't had a chance to show you.
Speaking of which, Jaren Showers, can we get a shot of the Patagonia wall when you get a moment?
180. There you go. So this is Patagonia. Patagonia is an organic merino wool by Juniper Moon Farm. It is it's a DK weight, and you've got 382 yards on a skein. I just love working with this yarn. It's a super wool for anything, sweaters, shawls, scarves, cowls, you name it. This wool holds up beautifully, knits up and holds up beautifully. So we have lots of colors, Darren. If you don't see it, if you're looking for a specific color, you don't see it, let me know. I can get it for you. We have a good variety here, but you never know if there's something that people are looking for.
Gina Bates, do you have the 2 balls of yarn that come together that make the pair of socks still available?
Yeah, these right here.
Ooh.
This is called Painted Sock. And we have all the colors that we have are on our website. And we've got a great variety. I mean, I love the way they work up here. So it's a stripe pattern. You can see right there. And what this does, the way these socks are, the sock yarn is put together, you get two identical socks. You know, sometimes when you'll be knitting a pair of socks and one will start with a light color and you wind up at the top with the dark, and then somewhere in the middle on the other one you get the, you know, the middle color starts at the toe. So this nice thing about this, if people like consistency and continuity, like Paul would never wear two socks that were different. I wear two different socks all the time. As far as I'm concerned, socks don't have to match, but you know, everybody's different. And so this gives you two socks exactly the same. So
Darren Shower says great colors.
Yeah, see, look at the green and yellow, really fun. I don't know what that means.
I don't either. Kelly Epsom Richards, you put some kind of code in the comments that we're not familiar with.
If there's something you need, let us know, because I've never seen that before.
Gina Bates, I'll take those purple ones, LOL.
Sold. This is not a pop-up.
Well, it doesn't have to not be.
It doesn't have. You never know on Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl. You know, we still have some things left from that pop-up that we can get you excited about.
What Gina Bates wants, Gina Bates gets.
As a matter of fact, you know, this Prairie Shawl that I was showing you about, the Prairie Creek Shawl, how it's just a little pocket shawl or pocket scarf that they made up here. This yarn does a great job with that, and especially if you're knitting, you want something that you can throw in the wash. This is an acrylic and wool, and so this Toot Sweet work up beautifully for something like that. And these are on sale for $10 each. So if you wanted something like that, you'd have to put in the comment bar that you wanted them. I have blue, black, and white. Those are the colors that we have left on that.
Gina Bates says, I'll take it. No, just kidding. Just kidding. I'm putting words in her mouth. Now, speaking of the world getting smaller by the second, we've got Chrissy Arthurs. Good morning, you nitty gritty peeps. Thanks for the cable jumper is perfect. Maybe in the purple shades. We'll look into it.
Thank you.
Doing code. Enjoying our hot summer days now at 25 degrees. Crispy in New Zealand.
Yes. So New Zealand is having summer right now. So Chrissy is watching us show all the winter fashions, and she's making her list and checking it twice, so that when the weather changes, she's going to have a list of things going on that she'll be doing. But right now, I believe you're out there gardening, enjoying the sunshine and the warm weather. So you enjoy.
Wait, we've got some comments coming in. Gina Bates says, I know, and I like that, Paul. And Kelly Epsom Richards, so sorry. Kitty Cat stepped on my keyboard.
Oh, that was
Oreo
kitty
does
code. That was
kitty code. All righty.
He was trying to say #gritty groupies.
But wait, there's more. Jennifer Francis says, Paul, my husband so loves your contribution to Nitty Gritty.
Oh, well, that's very nice. Who was that?
Jennifer Francis.
Thank
Apparently,
you, Jennifer
Francis and husband both watch the show.
Well, apparently they have good taste, don't they?
Apparently so.
See, Jennifer, she likes me. He likes you. And that's how they watch it together. So thank you so much.
I almost feel like the Barney song should be playing right now.
Don't be singing the Barney song. Don't be singing
we
the Barney song.
Love you.
Stop it.
You love us.
So, Gina, you want me to put these aside for you? We have a couple of different kinds here. You want the purple ones. We have these purple ones too. So
I totally put words in Gina's mouth.
No, she was talking about the purple socks she wanted.
Oh.
No, you put words in her mouth for the other thing. No, that was nice of you. These were the purple ones she was looking at. I'll chat with you later, Gina. Oh my goodness, he gets me so off course I can't think.
Jeannie McLean, you both are a pleasure.
Oh yeah, we're a pleasure. Thank you. We love it. It's a pleasure for us to be with you.
Gina Bates says the second one. And Jennifer Francis, the Barney song ages us. Yes, it does.
It also tells us when we had kids. Doesn't age us for how old we are now. You're really warm there, huh, babe? The lights are getting to you.
That's okay.
It must be all the lights in the studio, huh?
Gina Bates says, oh, Paul is a troublemaker.
Yes, Paul is a troublemaker. Paul's a big troublemaker.
And Chrissy Arthur's just up having breakfast, but yummy day outside now. Thanks. Yes, my wish list is getting, so which one first? Well, when in doubt, get them all.
So, now see, I forgot what I was going to say. Wait a minute. This happens a lot with me.
Especially with me rambling away.
Yeah, that's true. That's exactly what it is. You ramble away. I was looking at the Silk Garden and thinking there was something about Silk Garden that I wanted to tell the folks.
You were thinking about Chrissy gardening and made you think of Silk Garden.
No, I can't remember.
Pamela Rose Atkins, not Paul, a troublemaker? No way. We love Pamela Rose Atkins.
There was a pattern that I saw that used Silk Garden, and now it's just where was it? I had to go through this yesterday. Okay, I found it. I knew it was.
Ooh, it's in the secret hiding spot.
Because this is, I saw this and I thought, what a great idea. This uses one hank of Silk Garden to make this cowslip hat and scarf. And I just thought, well, what a fun thing to do, because it seems odd to me that you could get a whole. That doesn't make sense. How many yards are on here? That's never going to happen. I'm going to have to look into that, because I saw that and I'm like, one hank? Maybe one hank of a couple of different colors. That could be what it is. That could be what it is. But Silk Garden's one of my favorite yarns to knit with. I've recently started using it, and I really do like it. It's a great yarn.
We've got a troublemaker alert. Helen Solenberger, I am the troublemaker in our marriage.
Well, we have lots of troublemaking going on here with Mr. Paul, because he's always got, his mind is always moving along. By the way, when we're talking about the pop-up and a couple of things that were left, I have 3 of these left, and I thought, you know what? Let me tell you.
Why don't you pop them out?
I'm popping them out right now, because there were 3 of these left. They're all in Riverside Sun, and I think we had them on for $20 at the pop-up. So this is the little pattern. It's called the Indulgence Mini Kit, and if anyone is interested in those, let me know, because this is a fun thing to knit up, and it's a great little gift to have on hand. I keep thinking of what we need for gifts right now, and there's so many things that now that this holiday season's over, we can start thinking about knitting for next thing, or our spring knitting, which do you know that I've already had meetings about spring yarns? And it seems to me so odd, because we still have so much of winter left. We have all of January, all of February. So we've got some good cold weather still coming for those winter knits. Yet, as we look at Jody, especially if you're still on with us.
Speaking of Jody, my design, Jody Long says.
Well, that's right. This is a design by Jody. That's right. I didn't even remember that or recall that. But yes, that's right. And so, Jody, you're doing some designing for Ella Ray this year too, coming up, right? As well as your own designs. And you have a new yarn that's coming, a couple of new yarns coming out. So we're going to be hearing a lot from Jody and all the different designs that we've got coming out for the spring weather or spring fashions. But boy, we still have enough of winter here yet.
Cynthia Sweat, nice colors. And Jeannie McLean, can you tell me about the cowl besides you, the multicolored one? Got the one that you went over before or no?
This one? Let's see if we get her. Who was it?
Jeannie McLean.
Jeannie, is it the one that my hand is on?
And Jody Long says, yes, I'm here. Chrissy Arthur's tomatoes not ready yet. Strawberries on their way. Yum.
This is probably the one it's the only multicolored one that's next to me.
Jody Long, yes, about 30 designs for Ella Ray and 40 designs using my own brand of yarns this season. Super busy, but had to stop to watch you guys.
Are you knitting while you're watching us?
Jody knits at 80 miles per hour. And Jeannie McLean says yes.
Okay.
Yes, that one.
Great, Jeannie. Whoa.
Whoa.
Thank you for clarifying. That would have been funny watching me go
Easy
down.
there, Nitty Gritty.
So this is the Carlsbad Cowl, and this is knitted with Louisa Harding and Normay. I talked about how much I do love the way it sits before. It's just a simple little design here. It looks like a seed stitch on there, and I love the way it sits on the shoulders. It's one of those really nice warm cowls that you could just wrap yourself up in. So we have the Carlsbad Cowl on our website. Did you show the name of that, Paul, so she can see? Because sometimes I say the names really quickly.
And Jody Long says, of course. Diane Gondak is with us today. Good afternoon.
Hi, Diane.
And
Welcome
Anna
from
Maria
Connecticut.
Milani. Love Jody Long yarn and patterns. We just love Jody Long.
Well, we love his yarn and his patterns too. So yes, this is the Carlsbad Cowl. It's Amatola, and it's Louisa Harding and Normay, and you can put Carlsbad in the search bar at KnittyGrittyYarnGirl.com to find that pattern. So where are we with time?
I don't know, but Jody Long says thank you so much.
Oh, it's 2:51. Okay.
Jeannie McLean, thank you. Love it.
Yeah, it's a real pretty one, and I believe I'm trying to remember. I think it takes 2 hanks of the Normay. So it's gonna work up nice and quick for you. And oh, Paul is pointing.
Now, do you know what time it is?
It's 2:52.
Not the time.
It's time to pull a name out of the bucket.
It's sharing is caring time. Whoa, you almost dropped some out of the box.
You know, I meant to get something bigger.
Whoa, one fell. Can't let that happen.
All right.
Put that one back in there.
I have to mix them up really good.
Brenda Dixon Berger, I'll take one of the Jody Long kits from the pop-up.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Brenda.
Right there.
Thank you.
Brenda Dixon Berger, Jody Long. Everybody loves Jody Long.
Everybody does.
Ho. There are no dimple chads here.
Okay, so shall I? No, yeah, right now.
All right.
So
Is the camera guy
Should I go
pulling?
find a skein of yarn first, or what? Should I go find a skein?
Yeah, you know what? If you can find a skein of yarn in the meantime, who knows? Anything's possible.
Let me take this.
Round and round she goes. Which name we pull out, nobody knows.
Oh, Paul.
Anna Munford, how many names will they pull out today?
One name. One name.
Whoa, that was a big mistake I made yesterday. I ended up pulling 3 names out by accident. And Pamela Rose Atkins, I'm working on Laguna Bay Kit from the pop-up.
Oh, cool.
It's a fun pattern. And Chrissy Arthurs, Ben, can he choose the winner, please? Why don't you grab Ben and have Ben grab him? Yes, let's do it. Hey, Ben, you've been requested, boy.
We have a skein of Noro
Ooh.
Curion.
If you're curious as to what you're going to win, it's Curion from Noro.
Okay.
And Ben is going to pull the name out. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Hold on.
Find it.
Okay, Ben. Go ahead. Ben's looking for the name. He's searching frantically.
That it?
Look at him. Look at that boy
that
go.
One right there.
Look at that boy go. Ben, pick one.
Thanks, buddy. Okay.
All right. Which one's the winner, Ben?
Who is this? Look who that says.
Ben, read it to us.
It says Gloria
Amalthis.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Gloria. Thank you so much for sharing. I know your name is a newer one in the sharing bucket. So thank you so much for sharing, Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl, and for spreading the word and all the good that we're doing out there for everyone. So I'm going to put this aside with your name on it. So we send it off to you. Gloria, if I don't have your contact information, please put it in a private message me with that so that I know where to send your little prize off to.
Kelly Kohlhofer, best triplets ever, LOL. Lisa Villaquette, maybe Paul can, hold on a second. Maybe Paul can pull more names. What do you think, Nitty Gritty? And Jody Long says, congratulations, Gloria Hummelthies. Gloria Hummelthies says, oh, thank you so much. Kelly Kohlhofer, congratulations. Leslie Walsh Flaherty, yay, Gloria. Kelly Kohlhofer, congratulations. Diane Gondek, congratulations. And Gloria Hummelthies, thank you so very, Ben. I think the request was for me to pull another name out.
Pull all the names at once. We're not going to have any. Will you still love us when we run out of yarn?
Darren Showers, congratulations. Gloria Hummelthies, thank you so much, Jody.
All right. Okay, so you want to pull one more?
Yay! Yay!
But you can only pull one.
Yay! We're gonna pull another name out. The camera guy.
You can't pull more than one name.
Yay! All right.
Who was that?
Whose suggestion was that again? Hold on. That was Lisa Valaquette. Maybe Paul can pull out more names.
Paul can only take one. If he takes more than one this time, I'm gonna pull one out of his hand.
I can't get fired. I need this gig.
He needs this girl. He doesn't need the gig. He needs the girl.
Okay, are we ready for the winner?
Ooh, it's an early one.
Ooh.
You know how I know? Because the early ones are on the heavier paper.
Hold on a second. Gloria Hummelthies. Oh, thank you. Anna Maria Milani. Yay.
Gosh.
What was that? Did I win?
No.
Chrissy Arthurs. Congratulations. You're another winner.
Chrissy, congratulations. We have yarn going to New Zealand.
New Zealand. Here we come. And you know something? Before we even said her name, Chrissy says, me.
You got it.
Yay. Hooray.
Right there. Chrissy Arthurs.
We love our fans.
We sure do. And we get excited when people win. We just love to see it.
Yeah.
And you know why? Because you all support us. You make our day when you come on and you support what we bring to you. And we've got another day tomorrow. I can't believe it. But tomorrow I will definitely be having some of those Rainbow Beach kits put together, because even if I don't sleep tonight, well, no, I do have to sleep. Paul's the one in the house who doesn't sleep. I do have to sleep, but we're going to have some new kits put up there tomorrow using that.
Lisa Valaquette, Chrissy Arthurs is very happy with your suggestion of maybe Paul can pull more names.
Well, you know, you only have to be in there once to get your name picked, but it really helps to share a lot. And so we appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Leslie Welsh Flaherty, yay, Chrissy. Helen Solenberger, congratulations to the winners.
So, Darren, if there was something that you wanted to see more closely regarding the Patagonia, please give me a call. I'm more than happy to show it to you. And if there's any questions that anyone else has, remember, give me a shout. Put it in the comment section. Don't forget to give us your ideas for another knit along. We've got another knit along coming up. We're going to wait until January, maybe mid-January, to put it out there, but we're going to have that coming up soon.
Chrissy Arthur says, Ben, you came through. Oh, thank you from Auntie Chrissy. And Lisa Valaquette, you are welcome, Chrissy.
Lisa. See, Lisa, you were thinking, well, maybe they'll pull my name the second time around. But no, we pull somebody else's name. Luck of the draw every time. So, you know, last night, I have to tell you, I was watching, I watched this mindless TV show, this mindless movie on Netflix. And then after that, I watched a woman whose name was, oh no, what's her name? Brana Brown. I can't think of her name. She does a lot of TED Talks, and right now her name is escaping me. But she was talking. She studies courage and fear and vulnerability and all those things. And so she had talked about a Brene Brown, a talk that Teddy Roosevelt gave many years ago, and it's called The Man in the Arena. And I thought I'd close with it today because it makes me think about the vulnerability that I have every time every time the camera comes on, and I think about, oh my gosh, I hope the folks are happy. But they say only when you are vulnerable can you also be loved. And so, you know, the courage comes and you put yourself out there. And I want to thank you all for joining us. So I'm going to end with this today. And Teddy Roosevelt said, "It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who was actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming. But who does actually strive to do the deeds? Who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least he failed while daring greatly." Thank you for allowing me to dare to come into your lives every day, along with the cameraman. Thank you so much. Have an amazing Sunday. Remember, we'll see you tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern, right here on Twisted Stitches. Take care and have a fabulous night.